Hey guys, what's going on? It's B-Man the Champ here. Welcome to another edition of the Ride Along. Before we get started, I just gotta get something off my chest really quick. Honestly, okay. So, I was looking at the stats for the last Ride Along I did, which is the one, if you guys, on College Street, Girard College Street. Any of you guys want to take a guess what the average watch time of the video was?
I'm not because I already guessed it.
Yeah, Daniel, you want to try to take a guess?
32 seconds.
A little higher than that.
2 minutes and 32 seconds.
No, it was under the minute range.
Oh, you give him that hint, not me.
58 seconds.
Close. It's 50 seconds. Yeah. So okay, I gotta ask, what is it? Honestly, okay. So now here's the thing, maybe ride along's not the most entertaining thing, but I'm trying something different. And then again, nothing's really different in this day and age. Everything's nothing's original anymore. But I gotta ask, I've been doing all kinds of stuff on my channel, and sure I've got some subscribers, sure I've got some fans, and don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative of all that stuff, but what do I gotta do? What is it? Is it me?
You have to start an OnlyFans.
I don't even think that would work. Honestly, I don't even think that would work. But no, I'm actually serious. What is it? Is it just me? What? I don't know. I gotta do some serious thinking about the future of this channel right now. But in any case, let's not worry about that right now. We're going on up to Newmarket, guys. We're gonna try and maybe go all the way to the Upper Canada Mall. And this week, little different. Instead of just trying to think of everything that was going on RAW and Smackdown, we're just gonna maybe focus on the important stuff. Especially the Intercontinental Championship picture we finally got an answer as to what's going on. So a Clash of Champions Gold Rush, we're going to be seeing a triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, which I called last week. AJ Styles versus the fake champion Jeff Hardy versus the so-called Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. So that's going to be a very interesting match. I think myself personally, obviously, I'm going to pick AJ Styles. And I'm guessing, Daniel, you're probably going to pick Jeff Hardy.
Who's in the match again?
AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
Remind me, has Sami Zayn even appeared on television yet?
Well, he's been on SmackDown, yeah. He's been, interfering in a bunch of Jeff Hardy matches.
Okay.
I guess you don't watch much SmackDown, then.
We have not over the past few weeks.
Yeah, we have not.
We've been really busy doing stuff.
But what I was gonna say is, my intuition's telling me Sami Zayn.
Really?
Yeah, as much as I'm a Jeff Hardy fan, but I'm gonna pick Sami Zayn, because, let's be real, his career, it's going, but it has to get restarted, and he left on good conditions because of Corona. Things are kind of slowing down, not really, but he's back now, and so I think for him to go and grab that title would bring a lot of relevance to his return. Yeah, so I'm leaning towards Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Okay. It's looking like it's a little blurry. I'm not entirely sure. That's probably because it's dark out, so I'm doing my best to fix it.
Yeah.
We're ending up on the 404.
And it's not like it's bright.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's right. It is actually. Oh, yeah, because of the time change soon, it is going to get lighter.
Yeah, DST is coming to an end.
Darker.
Yeah.
I actually like the night. I really do. It's so much easier.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm just saying,
I love
it's
nights.
it's murder for videos.
True. Unless you have a night vision camera.
Well, unfortunately, I don't.
Can you film on night vision? Is there a night mode?
Well, that's what I'm trying to think of for our show.
You guys are probably going to need it.
Well, because we don't have I don't know if they're hearing, but we're trying to get a show going. Me, a few other people.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned this.
Cheap butts for days.
Yeah. But it's a work in progress. It is going to take a lot of planning. I'm trying to make a lot of deals with people, especially people who can help us film. But I don't know if they're
A lot of backroom deals, huh?
Oh, probably. I might have to get some guys involved.
You're gonna have to do some favors.
Probably, especially if I get some people at work involved. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Just
As long as they're not of the 18 plus variety, hopefully.
It's a guy first off, so no. But yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, what are you, Brandon? Homophobic?
Maybe.
I was driving over the line and we caught that on camera.
Yeah, you going to jail?
Bitch.
More like he would just get a breathalyzer. Sorry, I didn't keep it professional. You don't go to jail for doing that.
So, B-Scat, who do you think's taking that IC belt?
Jeff Hardy.
Oh, so you're the one who's picking the fake champion.
I might as well pick somebody.
I really hope that Jeff Hardy wins, but I think personality-wise, Sami Zayn's taking it.
Interesting. And of course, I got to pick the uncrowned real Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles. I don't know. I mean, I know Jeff Hardy, the ladder match is his specialty, so he does have an advantage, but I got to go with AJ. So, did you guys catch any of the main event? Especially afterwards?
What was the main event again?
Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Sheamus and what was that?
My phone.
Is that a rain donut?
Jey Uso and his cousin Roman Reigns versus Sheamus and King Corbin. I think it was a tornado tag match or something.
If it's a tornado team match, there's no tagging whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, they still call it a tornado tag match for some reason.
I get it. I never understood why either.
Yeah. But yeah, after the match, which Jey and Roman won, and Jey was just it looked so whatever Jey was doing, it looked so awkward. It was just to kill time or something, because he was hugging Roman and he's raising his hand and excuse me, and then there was this one moment where he was holding on to the Universal title. He was looking at it, and he made this gesture, something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm just playing with you, man," and then he gives him back the title. And I know I'm using the word a lot, sorry, but. And then they're hugging, and then Roman Reigns has this look on his face, sort of along the lines of, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you next week in our title match." It's just really glowering at him, "Holy cow!" Did either you see that?
No. We were both doing something.
Yeah.
Very important.
Very
I
secretive.
didn't see that, but I can speak on it. Based off all the elements, it seems like Roman Reigns knows that he has his target on his back, can't even trust his own family, right? Because he's used to being backstabbed, when it comes to even the Shield and stuff. So he just, he wanted the title. Now you gotta just imagine, everyone wants to come after you, you're the big dog, and all that stuff, So.
Yeah, I can see that. People are saying it's more he's trying to act like a heel without making it too obvious, which is why he does it behind Jey Uso's back and stuff.
Yeah.
So when he was going in for the hug, you see the look on his face, but I don't know. Is anybody here actually picking Jey Uso to actually win that match next week? No, didn't think so. What else is going on?
Where's the other Uso?
He's injured.
Right, that's what I thought.
Okay, so you know how people might have been saying there might have been a champions versus champions match at Clash of Champions, the RAW and Smackdown Tag Team Champions Clash.
Didn't that happen on Raw?
It did, but it was a non-title match. I was saying there was going to be a unification, but apparently that didn't happen. So I already wrote this out in a video talking about it, but I'm gonna basically recreate what happened in the WWE creative room for booking the tag team champion matches. It's just all right, pal, we need to do something for the tag team champions at a pay-per-view because every title's got to be on the line. And then a creative writer is Oh, well, why don't we have them face off in a unification match? We don't need both titles at the same time, do we? That's a perfect idea, pal. And then the guy said, "Oh, thanks, Vince." It's like, no, not that, damn it. No, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have those Lucha guys challenge the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. You know, the guys have been having troubles for weeks now, right? We're gonna have them challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And for Raw, we're gonna have a triple threat tag team match, pal, to determine who faces those black guys who always want to smoke. And then the creative writer's like, Vince, it's the smoke. Shut up. All right, so we're gonna have let's see, we're gonna have Andrade and Angel. Vince, didn't they break up too? Shut up, damn it. And we're also gonna have those. We're gonna have Seth Rollins and Murphy, and we're gonna have Ray's kid. And let's see, who do we team him up with?
Ray's kid.
How about his father, sir? No, damn it.
What about his sister? Because she's supposed to be getting into wrestling.
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
It's like, no, damn it, we're not gonna have we're not gonna have Dominic team up with his dad. Let's see. What's the name of that guy who was also feuded with Seth Rollins and Murphy earlier this year? What was his name? Alberto something? Umberto Carrillo, sir? Yeah, that's it. Get him. It makes such perfect sense. It's such good shit, pal. So that's basically what I imagine happened in the WWE creative room for booking those two tag team title matches.
What the fuck?
That sounds pretty real. That's pretty real.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
But yeah, no, so that's what's going on. And apparently now we got Andrade and Angel, who again were feuding not 1 week ago. And now they're getting a tag team title opportunity for what? I think it's the 6th pay-per-view in a row now?
Are they still managed by Selena?
No, she's challenging for the women's title. The Raw women's title. She beat Mickie James last night, or the other night.
So, and Rod, how do you say his name?
Andrade?
Andrade
Yeah, and Angel.
and Angel, they're challenged for the Raw tag team titles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My theory is that they consistently feud, but when it comes down to them being a good team, their feuding is part of their strategy. You think they're not going to work together as a team, and so they're actually going to all come out on top at the end of this. So Selena's going to have the women's championship, and those two are going to have the tag team championships. And they're going to have a run. It might be a short run, but they're going to have a run because they actually deserve it. Because as soon as quarantine hit, they took over television. They actually deserve this short run. Like, they all of a sudden became the storylines, the people that got kind of pushed down our throats, but we didn't mind because we kept watching from Raw with no audience to Raw with the people coming up to the NXT roster, from Raw to the Thunderdome. These guys have showed up to work every week. I feel like they're gonna be walking away with these belts this particular week, and yeah, they're gonna hold it down. And then, you know, there might be a feud starting with the Hurt Business, bro. Also,
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, but first I just want to finish. I'm thinking I don't see Zelina beating Asuka. I really don't. Maybe Andrade and Angel winning the tag titles. That's more likely in my eyes, but I don't see Zelina winning the women's title, the Raw women's title. As for the SmackDown tag titles, I'm gonna say Cesaro and Shinsuke retain as well, personally. But it's you talk about those NXT guys. It's funny because did you see the opening of Raw? Their trouble.
No.
There's Newmarket here.
Is that where you want me to get off at Davis?
Well, I said Newmarket, right?
But there's a few other cutoffs too.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
whatever one gets this Upper Canada Mall, I guess.
do you know how to get there?
No.
Whatever, it's an adventure. Just keep going. Try the next exit. Whatever.
I don't know how to get there.
We just passed the GO terminal now, so I feel like once you get off the next exit, you might have to come back south to reach the mall. But
I can turn on the GPS.
Yeah, why don't you turn on the GPS there, Daniel?
or
So,
why don't we just go with
The flow.
well, sure. If you want this to take like 2 hours when we go. Anyway, So speaking of, so you didn't see the opening of Raw? Anybody?
I did.
I saw the ending of Raw.
Okay, well, opening of Raw, the 5 main members of Retribution. They had the 2 unnamed members, and then you had Mace.
I'm just gonna get off
And,
here.
yeah, and now we're in East Gwillimbury apparently.
Yo, this is where Scare Farm is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I doubt it.
No, I doubt
Oh,
it.
that's where that thing is you were telling me about, the maze, right?
Yeah.
East Willem. Okay, because
Oh,
like you
okay.
said, it was Gormley or
Like,
Grimsby.
past Newmarket, like, that's as much as I know.
Oh, because you said it was in like Niagara. I'm like Niagara.
No, that's a different one in Niagara.
Oh, okay. So maybe you didn't tell me about this one. I don't fucking know.
Okay, so I guess we're going to East Gwillimbury then.
Well, we're not far from Newmarket. Newmarket's south of us. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, so we have Mace. What was the other guy's name?
I've been here before.
Fuck.
I don't
forget
remember
the other
their
guy's name,
names,
but
but like I know that's
the,
terrible
the
gimmick.
last guy, yeah, the last guy is named T-Bar, which apparently, according to Jerry the King Lawler, stands for "That boy ain't right."
It's a terrible gimmick.
It is,
Especially
but
like
T-Bar? That's just Bart spelled backwards.
in a way, yeah, almost.
Shout out Bart Simpson.
But yeah, so we got that going on. They had like the whole. So apparently, they're all signed to contracts that basically allow them to do whatever the hell they want. So it's sort of like the Big Show Ironclad contract.
that's
Oh, yeah,
Newmarket
is
up
he
there.
still in that contract? That's so funny.
I don't know.
I think Upper Canada Mall's at Yonge Street. That much I do know.
Okay, well.
Have you ever been to
young,
the mall?
I guess. No.
Me neither.
I have.
Is it good?
They have Fago.
so it's good.
Yeah, they also have Spencer's,
Then if you've been,
Sunrise Records, and Hot Topic.
then if you've been, like you should know how to get there.
Well, to
Oh,
be
don't
fair, it's probably
cast
been,
me.
yeah, it's probably been a while.
True. Well, you didn't say that. Like you made it sound like, oh, I just went there.
So I guess we'll just head over to Young and see what happens. So yeah, so apparently they've got like contracts that allow them to do whatever the hell they want, and I have no idea who the main members are. It's a total mystery to me.
It's a total shit show. To be honest, Retribution was cooler before they got signed, and they were cooler before they took off their hoods and tried to just yell angrily at the camera. "Arrgh." No. You basically look like the rejected members from like, what's that group that walks around with Street Profits?
Eric and Ivar.
Yeah, like one of like they have face
Sanity?
No,
No.
they have face paint on their face, like if they were the rejected members of those guys with the beards.
Viking Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, Viking Raiders, yeah.
The War Raiders. I think they used to be called the War Raiders, and then they were the Viking Raiders, and then they came up and they were called the Viking
They
Experience
could also
for like
look
2
like
weeks.
Sanity as well. Which is
Maybe they didn't have
Sanity was
face
way
paint
cooler.
though.
yeah, that's true though.
Way cool.
I liked Eric Young in WWE, but of course it didn't go anywhere. I was a fan. I used to be a fan of Eric Young. He was pretty cool. And WWE just totally crapped on him, and now God knows where he is.
And Nikki Cross and the others.
Well, at least Nikki Cross is still.
Yeah, okay, she's still relevant.
Her craziness keeps her relevant. I love it.
I don't know what happened to that original guy that was in Sanity, but Alexander Wolf's in UK,
Oh, the other guy.
and then Killian Dane's still in NXT. But yeah, so and then they had a whole storyline going with the Hurt Business throughout the night, and it culminated in a 6-man tag match in the main event, which ended somehow in disqualification when T-Bar apparently punched Lashley, T-Bar was illegal and Lashley was the legal man, and then he got his team disqualified.
Yeah, by poking the dude in the eye. That's
No,
what
I
it
think he
was.
just punched him in the forehead or something.
Oh, I thought it was like scratching him in the eye. That was
Well, maybe, but my point is, like, that was a dumb ending.
Yes, it was. It was a very irritating ending.
So apparently, what's going to be happening at Survivor Series? This is what I heard. Is the three main members of Retribution, the ones who got signed, they're probably going to be in like a mixed tag elimination match. Like the five man members are going to be in a mixed tag elimination match, and Hurt Business is going to get like maybe 2 female members to try and combat them at Survivor Series.
Retribution needs new distribution, okay? Again, like, they were cooler when they didn't have, I don't know, man. They were just, when they were more of a mystery. I feel like there should have been more character development with these guys.
Right.
Maybe they should have never taken their hoods off and just spoke with, like, you know, with like a voiceover or something. Like how Kane originally did.
That's actually a great idea. Because, like, now, like, they look too fake.
Yeah.
Like, you know who they are. It's like, come on, stop playing games.
Like, you're not actually even that angry.
Exactly.
And the question is, like, how are they going to play this off on NXT? Because we can clearly see who they are.
Are they still working in NXT? Like, under
As far as I
names?
know.
I don't know either.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
I think I know where the mall is now. It's right across the street from the Wild Wing, if I remember Googling it.
That's hilarious.
That's why, like, I remember that. This is Green Lane, so it's actually just right up here.
I remember going to that LC and coming to this McDonald's.
Well, before
I get a show at the Lions Club.
I guess if that's the case, then we're getting close to the end. So we should talk about the WWE Championship being contested in an ambulance match. Which, yay, you know, I mean, I'm happy it's not another triple threat at least. Although that kind of sucks for Keith Lee, because what's the guy been doing? He won like 2 matches, and then every other match has been like a stupid wonky finish. Like even the other night against Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton interfered and got Keith disqualified.
You know what? I literally believe there's like backstage tension with Keith Lee, and like maybe a lot of superstars don't want him to move up as fast as he is. This is Young Street. Maybe hang the left here.
Too little late now, but okay.
That might be the mall right there.
Yeah, I think so too. Because this is Green Lane, and this is where the Wild Wing was around here.
But yeah, Keith, like, I feel like if Keith Lee looks like he's falling off, his morale might be down. Maybe there's backstage tension. People are jealous of him because of how good he actually is. He's got the mic skill, and he's got the wrestling moves. And he's a new face, fresh face on the main roster. Not many people are liking that. But the fans love him, bro. He's one of my favorite people. Like, I haven't chosen a new favorite person in a very long time. Like, I think like the last one might have been like Bray Wyatt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as Keith Lee started talking on the mic, I was like, whoa, I'm addicted to I want to hear what this man's got to say. He's got really good mic skill.
He just has that really deep and humorous voice.
Yeah, and he actually like makes sense of his situations and shit. Like, these other people, they're just really angry and like they have to find their niche.
Again, like a lot of the WWE talent nowadays, they have to read off a script. So it's very robotic. Next week, I'm going to get you. But now,
oh god, that reminds
it's what
me.
you make of it. Like if you're a John Cena, you can easily go out there and say, next week I'm gonna whip or something like that. Make it your own. Don't sound like a robot and freaking read off your script. That's what I hate about all these things. You know what I mean? Make it your own. Catch the brass ring. A lot of the younger guys can't do that. They're not good on the mic because you need good people like this guy Keith to help teach them.
So I'd say next chance you get, do a Yui.
Yeah.
So yeah, that reminds me too, that whole Seth Rollins thing. They're literally recreating they did 15 years ago with Eddie Guerrero and Dominic. It was basically Seth Rollins comes out, he's like, "Oh, I have the results of a DNA test here, and I'd like the Mysterio family to come out here, so I can tell them face to face." And then he's like, "Oh, I have the DNA test here that proves Dominic Mysterio's not your son." And Ray's like, "Really? We've done this already." And it's just like, oh, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't Dominic after all. Maybe it's Aaliyah, who's not your real daughter. And I guess his reasoning for that was because apparently if you didn't see it, a couple weeks ago there was a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and Dominic, and Murphy accidentally cost Rollins the match when he accidentally slammed the door in his face.
That's hilarious.
It's fucking so funny. So then Seth Rollins beats him up after the match, even though he still won. So Seth beats him up after the match, and then like Dominic's still in the cage, and all the Mysterio family's going in the cage to help him. And Aaliyah's just there, and she's actually checking on Murphy for like 2 seconds, and then she goes up to help Dominic.
Yo, instead of like a DNA test bullshit, he should have like tried to play some like illegal immigrant type shit.
They can't do that nowadays, though.
They can't.
No.
Yo, but Seth Rollins.
Not with Trump and everything, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Let's not get political. But
I'm just saying.
Well, you know, yeah, I know. Like
why they can't do it. Like I'm not getting political.
Okay, but I'm just
why.
okay. But
I know.
in any case,
but like that's my case. That's it.
In any
not gonna go
case,
further.
so basically,
I'm just saying. Why
so Seth was saying like because Aaliyah showed that compassion towards Murphy, she can't possibly be a Mysterio, right? Which is dumb. But in any case, so then like Ray's like keep Aaliyah out of it. She's 19. She's naive. She knows nothing about her business. Which kind of pissed Aaliyah off, so she storms to the back. So I don't know where that whole thing's going. And then you see another little backstage segment with her and Murphy. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that, but real quick, let's go back. WWE Championship. Who you guys see winning that? You see Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton ambulance match?
McIntyre.
Yo, Orton's been in the story.
We're gonna hit that Walmart when we're done.
For a hot minute.
Sorry?
I want to hit that Walmart when we're done, yeah.
Just remind me.
Okay.
He's been in that storyline for a hot minute.
It's the longest storyline he's ever been in, honestly. And he's running out of challengers.
So, ambulance match.
I will just add, though, who do I think, want to win? Orton. But like, I don't think that he's gonna win.
I'm feeling like Orton's gonna win it because of how long he's remained in this picture.
That could happen, yeah.
Yeah, because Orton's lost already, and now he's getting another chance here, there, whatever, this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, like Orton. Well, if he wins, what number title reign will this be?
This will be his 14th.
14.
That's what he said on Monday.
He tied Triple H, yeah.
So, in order to like spruce up, this is not one of the big pay-per-views.
No.
So in order to get people talking and shit, maybe Orton's gonna win this one.
I can see that.
Yeah, and then lose it the following month. At whatever the next pay-per-view is.
Probably Hell in a Cell.
Maybe even lose it at Survivor Series. But I don't know if they're going to have any title matches at that pay-per-view. Because that is a major pay-per-view. Like, they would want him to lose it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you never know.
Yeah, that might not be... That actually seems kind of logical when you think about it. Because if next pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell, then they could have their big... Like Orton wins the title. And then they have their big blow-off at Hell in a Cell and a Hell in a Cell match.
Actually,
where either Drew gets his title back or Orton retains. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Orton will win just to prolong this feud just a little bit longer until Hell in a Cell, if that is the next pay-per-view. And then after that, it'll finally be done, whether or not Orton's still champion.
Yeah, they're honestly Retribution storyline's gonna amp up at Survivor Series because they're gonna have to do a 5-on-5.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to ramp it up. It's getting honestly ridiculous now.
This is the model.
What, up here?
No, on the right.
Oh, that's the model.
Do you want me to go right?
Yeah. It's just, I guess.
Do you want me to go into the plaza?
Sure, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can tell this is the mall. That's cool. First time ever being here. Too bad we can't go in because it's closed.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
All right. Well, looks like that's about that. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, actually, there is something else. Eli brought it up last week after our ride along. And I wish you had mentioned it earlier, but guys, what would you say is your favorite WWE wrestler's finishing move, or your favorite finishing move in general?
Oh man,
Too hard to say.
What's coming to mind right now at this current point in time? Swanton Bomb.
Swanton Bomb?
Yeah.
See, mine is the I forget what he calls it, but mine is the one that Damian Priest is using as his finisher. It's almost like Crossroads, but it's not. Me personally, so I guess if you want to make name to it, it's Crossroads, but it's like a swinging. It's like almost like a reverse swinging neck breaker.
Okay.
I actually thought of one,
Okay.
and it's going to be really random. The sleeper hold.
The sleeper hold.
Because I can actually do it, and I love to knock people out. That's what I love to do. Yeah. And I love to fight, and, yeah. I'm very
Cool.
confrontational, as you can tell.
The
Yeah.
second one would have to be.
I'm just
Stone
going to turn
Cold
back
Stunner.
up and head towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to say Stone Cold Stunner? Oh, that's interesting.
One more thing to talk about on Raw. The KO show segment.
Oh,
with that
yeah,
big
with Shane McMahon,
new guy, and then the
Braun Strowman,
Raw fight, whatever it's called.
Underground, yeah.
Raw Underground. That's actually a good show, man. I've actually been watching Raw lately.
What
Oh,
the
that's-
hell is going on with that Raw? Like, why is Braun there?
To fight.
They're building a storyline.
Yeah, because they obviously took him out of Bray Wyatt's storyline.
Yeah.
So, me and Eli were talking about it, and we're like, yo, it's actually, like, Eli brought up a good point. It's cool. It's better for Braun to be on Raw Underground to be more of a monster.
Yes.
And a beast. You know, there's only let Bray Wyatt start a new feud with somewhere else. We should go to that Party City. They got Halloween shit.
It's probably closed, isn't it?
It doesn't look closed.
But we're going to
Walmart
Walmart.
probably has Halloween stuff too. Sorry.
I was at Costco the other day, and they had Christmas stuff. So that'll tell you.
Halloween Christmas stuff.
No,
You
not
you
the
would think-
Nightmare Before Christmas.
You wouldn't think so, but you'd be surprised.
Yo, okay, so like let's flip it. I don't really know if there's gonna be a decorative answer here, but favorite divas finishing move.
Divas finishing move? Oh, jeez.
Glam
Probably the Faith Breaker, because that's like the Styles Clash.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Even though it's a rip-off of Styles Clash.
I just gotta go with like the Lita's moonsault.
You like diving moves,
You know what? I actually changed mine. Stratisfaction.
I kind of
On
like.
top
I do kind of like the chick kick, but I still got to stick with the Faith Breaker, I guess.
Yo, whatever happened to Jazz?
I don't know.
She went in the Hall of Fame a few years ago.
Is she?
Yeah, because she
One
did.
tough bitch,
Am I
bro.
supposed to turn here? No, I'm supposed to
No.
go to the lights. Yeah, because like, she was on like the thing, and she's interviewing. I could take on any man in this audience, and she had this really, a southern black accent. It was really funny, and I was like roaring out laughing. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, one last one before we finish out the video. Favorite submission maneuver?
Oh,
Of any superstar, or
Yeah. Well, you kind of already answered that because you said sleeper hold.
well, I actually have another one.
Okay,
The camel clutch.
that's pretty good.
I
yeah.
love Iron Sheik. Guy's really good.
My absolute favorite has to be the sharpshooter. I just like the way it looks. I don't even know why, especially when Bret Hart locked it in.
my first initial like response was crippler crossface.
That's not a bad finisher.
Yes, just make motherfuckers pass out.
Rip Chris Benoit.
Crispin, wow.
I was just watching an interview with him the other day.
Yo, also plug in ICP's music video, Chris Benoit. For anyone that has not seen that, go watch that. Insane Clown Posse - Chris Benoit music video.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. Well, it looks like we're finally about to finish things up. So hopefully you guys watch a little more than a minute of this, and if you did, well, thank you. And
I have a valid excuse as to why like I don't watch the whole thing, because I'm actually here and I've actually heard it all, so I don't need to watch the whole thing.
well, that's no excuse.
I still give it a
Anyway.
like, you know what I mean? Like I still like a, you know what I mean? Like I still
That's
like
fine.
to support
I just would want like a little more engagement. That's all I think. Anyway,
Okay.
so thanks
I'll
for
make a
watching,
comment.
guys, and we'll see you again next week, most likely.
Yep. Peace out.